Imagine a world consumed by the raw, primal scream of an ancient creature, a sound that rattles the very bedrock of a planet, a sound that signifies both immense power and unimaginable threat. This was Malastare, and the creature was the Zillo Beast, a formidable, near indestructible leviathan awakened from its millennia-long slumber. For Jedi Master Mace Windu, who was leading the Republic's forces there for a crucial resource, this wasn't just another conflict. It became a profound moral crucible, testing the very core of his Jedi principles. The Republic's presence on Malastare was driven by necessity, the need for Malastarian fuel, an energy source vital for powering their war against the Separatists. It was during these deep core mining operations that the Zillo Beast was inadvertently reawakened. This creature, a truly ancient and singular organism, possessed scales impervious to lightsabers, to blaster fire, and to almost every weapon in the galaxy's arsenal. Its sheer invincibility made it a living legend, an anomaly of nature. The local Dug population, led by their fiery doge, Naka Urus, found themselves confronted by this terrifying, colossal being. Their world, their homes, their very existence were suddenly imperiled by a creature they had only known through folklore. The immediate objective for both the Republic and the Dugs was clear: contain the beast and prevent further destruction. However, a critical discovery soon shifted the entire dynamic. The very Malastarian fuel the Republic sought, a potent gaseous energy source, proved to be an unexpected vulnerability for the Zillo Beast. What had seemed an indestructible force of nature suddenly had an Achilles heel. For Doge Urus, this revelation was not merely scientific information. It was a solution, a definitive answer to a terrifying problem. From his perspective, the choice was obvious and urgent. Use the gas to exterminate the beast. Why risk further devastation or the potential reawakening of another such creature when a swift, decisive blow could end the threat to his people once and for all? It was a practical, perhaps even merciful decision, born of a leader's duty to protect his own. But for Mace Windu, the revelation of the beast's weakness presented a deep moral dilemma. The Zillo Beast, though undeniably dangerous, was also a unique, perhaps even sacred creature. Its near invincibility was a marvel of evolution, and its sudden vulnerability due to a resource the Republic was exploiting felt wrong. To simply eliminate it, now that its weakness was known, felt like an act of unnecessary destruction, a violation of the very balance the Jedi were sworn to protect. It was a life, albeit a terrifying one, and for Windu, the protection of life was paramount. Windu had tried to reason with Doge Urus, to explain the creature's unique biological significance, to propose alternative solutions like containment or study. But Urus was resolute. His people's safety, in his mind, superseded any abstract notion of ecological preservation or scientific curiosity. As Urus gave the final order, as the Malastarian gas canisters were prepared for deployment, a tension, thick and suffocating, descended upon the scene. It was in that precise moment, with the fate of the Zillo Beast hanging precariously, that Mace Windu did something truly extraordinary, something that echoed through the annals of Jedi history. He ignited his purple lightsaber. The hum, usually a prelude to battle against Dark Lords or droid armies, now cut through the Malastarian air, a searing symbol of defiance. And who was his adversary in this moment? Not a Sith Lord, not a Separatist general, but a political ally, the leader of a Republic-friendly world. Consider that for a moment. Mace Windu, the steadfast, the disciplined, the embodiment of Jedi resolve, drew his weapon not in direct combat, but as a silent yet thunderous declaration of principle. It was a threat, yes, but more deeply, it was a desperate plea, a final stand for the sanctity of life itself. His eyes, usually calm and discerning, now held an unyielding glint, communicating a message clearer than any words. You will not harm this creature. The Dugs froze, Urus's face a mask of shock and disbelief. this was not merely a disagreement, it was a fundamental clash of worldview, illuminated by the ominous glow of a Jedi blade. The standoff was brief but impactful. Faced with the unwavering conviction of a Jedi Master, one who was clearly willing to act on his principles regardless of political cost, Urus backed down. The Zillo Beast was spared, not to be exterminated, but to be captured and transported to Coruscant for further study, an outcome Windu championed as a way to understand rather than simply destroy this magnificent ancient creature. This incident on Malastare stands as a powerful testament to Mace Windu's character, revealing a depth of moral conviction that went beyond mere adherence to protocol or military alliances. It showed that for Windu, the Jedi way was not just about fighting evil, but about upholding the sanctity of life, even when inconvenient, even when it meant challenging an ally. It was a rare, perhaps unique moment where his principles transcended political necessity, demonstrating his unwavering commitment to the core tenets of the Jedi. It's a story that invites us to reflect on our principles. When are we willing to make a stand? When do we choose moral conviction over expediency? Mace Windu, in that tense moment on Malastare, showed us the profound courage required to do just that. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this pivotal moment in Mace Windu's journey. What does it tell you about his character and the Jedi Order? Share your insights in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this exploration of a lesser-known but deeply significant Star Wars moment, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more thoughtful dives into the galaxy far away. Until next time, may the Force be with you.